March month. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trying to keep up with the jerseys. We wore that one. Wore that one. Yeah, man, I'm trying to do everything so when the next day comes, I can probably get it over with.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons. This Detroit group has been getting things done. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? Well, it's a tough question.
Well, if he's not the best, he's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's certainly in the top 2, 3.
Who else?
Steph and Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look
effortless. Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie King?
Why?
Jersey's in the building. Jersey, stand up.
I don't know.
Jersey is in the building. Dad's not from New York. Cut it out. No, he's not. He works in New York. I'm from Jersey. I used to babysit him when he was little.
That's what the problem is.
You used to babysit Kyrie Irving?
Yes.
So that's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Perez, how you doing? How's the campaign going?
Oh, very funny, man. You know, I plan on putting on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Well, you better be, because that's the only chance y'all got.
You gotta remember that, Perez. It's on.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. For the Detroit Pistons, they coming off a good outing against the New York Knicks. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. As they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
Just a flawless execution of how they attacked on offense. Couldn't have asked for a better result.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue hired midway through last season. First-time head coach, he played 11 seasons in the NBA and won 2 championships with the Lakers. He spent 6+ seasons on the bench as an assistant coach. LeBron James said there's nothing that he hasn't seen. He's played for Phil Jackson, he's coached with Doc Rivers, he's been all over, so he has experience. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. And at this point of the season, Steve, for teams that know they'll be back in the postseason, we're trying to fine-tune everything as the season winds down, trying to get the rotations down.
You know what? It's a huge balance. Do you keep playing your guys? Do you rest guys? You're trying to find that balance to keep them going. I think you keep playing. I'm not a proponent of resting guys. I think you keep playing. Obviously, maybe take some practices off, but I think you keep playing in games, and maybe you bring them out of games earlier versus just flat-out resting.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, Harris in at point guard. Harris is out there with John Rule. And it's Young, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice make for them as they get the scoring started. How you love to get the first one under your belt and out of the way.
Irving passes to LeBron. That's tipped. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Good D by Irving. LeBron outside. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. played so far here in the first. Drummond the screen. They set the pick. Young with the ball. Now Smith defending. And it's Drummond missing.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Yeah, the highlight reel was in his mind. Just lay it up.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris dishes to Lewis. Young outside. Drummond sets the screen for Young. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Irving against Harris. Irving drives in. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble. And when Tyronn Lue took over, the Cavs made sure that he was not an interim coach. They took that tag off, and Tyronn Lue has been a coach in waiting. He's done a nice job getting these guys to move the basketball and play unselfish.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dishes it to LeBron. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Drummond kicks to Young. Pistons passing it around. Stolen by Thompson. At the elbow, Smith. From the arc. And Irving hit the basket on the assist by LeBron. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie, extremely consistent from range.
Drummond the screen. Young passes to Drummond. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Cavaliers trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hits the mark, and he makes that one.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
Harris kicks to Harris. It's Drummond, high post. Drummond sets the screen for Young. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Drummond. That one rolling around and runs out.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy. But the defender got away with it.
And finished off by LeBron.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
And outside.
Come on, Justin.
He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. LeBron outside. And he lays it straight in. He's got 6.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Harris kicks to Young. There's the feed to Lewis. To the middle. Here's Harris.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Oh, I gotta make both of them now.
That's good from Harris. Drops them both.
And how can you not love Perez? A simply wonderful player.
And here is LeBron. 6 points for him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And still a close
Okay, we got a close game, man. I don't want to lose, man. I don't want to lose.
Leading by just 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Kyrie Irving just been making open shots, man. Floaters, open shots on the 3-point line. Hey. I try to go past him to block him, but it's like he got that turbo speed. Like, as soon as you go the opposite direction where he's trying to go to, the direction he's trying to move to, and you go the opposite way, he's going to blow past you.
Relationship with teammate Justice Young.
To be honest with you, man, our friendship didn't start off great. But I think what brought us together was our work ethic. We were both hardcore gym rats, man. We loved the game. And that's a deep bond that you can't really teach, you know? You either have it or you don't. And I know we both have it.
How important is it, guys, to find common ground with your teammates, away from the game, off the court?
Well, I think all the best teams have a level of camaraderie in the locker room. It's all about making the effort. You don't have to be best friends with your teammates by any means, but it helps when you have something in common, like Prez and Young had.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
Anytime they get a whiff of a fast break opportunity, they are sprinting ahead of everyone on the opposition.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jackson and KCP are in the backcourt together. Marcus Morris is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that. And so many players in the NBA, Smitty, are passionate about giving back to their communities, lending a helping hand to that next person to help them reach their dreams. And I know it's a cause that's close to your heart. So why is this so important to players like yourself?
Well, it's so important, Kevin, because I think in all walks of life, there's somebody that's helped you. And I had the opportunity to get a chance to help others, and I learned this from my parents, especially my mom. She was the foundation of our family and the community.
And I know one of the big contributions he made is back to the university up in East Lansing, Michigan State, with a huge donation that they are very thankful for.
Yeah, just the synergy I had with Michigan State, also my high school, being able to give back, and especially providing a scholarship for kids to get a chance to have a scholarship to attend Michigan State University.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Knicks did not have a great showing. Dropped in a handful of points, and in addition, he added a couple of steals. It was just a poor shooting night for him. He never got it going. Just a bunch of shots. But he'll be looking to right the ship tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight?
I hope so. I mean, for his sake. And I think we will. I mean, he's a tough player. That won't bring him down. It'll only feel the fight.
I think he'll be good. I think he's motivated. I think he went back and watched the tape. He'll have a good one tonight.
Morris outside. They get it again. Moves back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That puts him up by 1 point. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. 1 of 2 that time. And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona. Spinning, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3 ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. Kicks it to Irving off the screen. Unable to get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Shumpert. The teardrop falls in. Shumpert's got his first points in this one.
Adding a little floater to his game. Shumpert always working to improve his offense.
Pistons passing it around. Johnson kicks to Morris. Smith outside. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Shoots a three. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 4
right
now
there.
for the Pistons.
Thank you, Smith.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And taken away by Johnson. And he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 6. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving against Smith. Over in the corner, Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
And they repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big 3 and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Chris Anderson. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He misses the free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Mo Williams. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic. Lewis comes in for Marcus Morris. Tobias Harris is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And Levins is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Levins. And laid in to finish the break. And the Pistons lead by 7.
It's as if the defense just let it go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry pick.
Thompson sets the pick for Love. The screen from Thompson. Smith for 3. That shot off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Lure gets it to go. And now a 9-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Irving. 23 points for him the last game against Houston.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Wait until I get on PS5, man. Gonna be on and popping. Might get on PS5. So I won't be decoded.
Here's the 3. Yes, it's the 5. Picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Keeping his head on a swivel. LeBron locates the open man.
And that does it for the first half of play. Pistons lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if we can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Nice work, but we can still improve. Take a seat. We need everyone paying attention when Kyrie is on the floor. They will keep beating him on the block until we give them a reason to stop. We're going to double him as soon as he puts the ball on the floor. Let's force a turnover. Let's do this, gentlemen. Let's get this W.
Play with the Miami Heat. I played with Pistons. I've been playing with the Milwaukee Bucks for a couple of years.
Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock
Played
and
with the
Roll Hall of
Cavs.
Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving at the one spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by LeBron. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
The one thing about LeBron James, he's had a huge impact on the basketball court, but also off the court. Always taking a stand on a lot of social issues.
And LeBron showing solidarity with a lot of popular causes. It's a tricky balance, Steve. You know this, who played the game. I'm sure for a player that is so much like LeBron in the public eye.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of being an activist. He's taken on a lot of roles, but there are sometimes when fans, they want you to say more. He's in a unique position. I think we can safely say he's done more in that regard than a lot of his peers.
And the second free throw, good. And to survive in the NBA, you need to be tough physically and emotionally. And Steve, just how grueling can a full NBA season be on a player?
It can be very grueling. You start talking about back-to-back, 82 games, flying from the West Coast to the East Coast and vice versa. And then you get a chance to go up against some guys that don't let you off the hook. They don't care you play the back-to-back. They're coming at you.
How would you handle it personally in terms of just keeping your body fresh and as ready as possible?
You know, nutrition is huge now, and I think also guys taking care of their bodies and still working out on off days. A lot of times they say get your rest, but it'll be good to get some light workouts and some workouts when you have days off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Lure dishes to Young. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Drummond's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Irving, a screen on Harris. Smith for 3. A rebound by Young.
Go, Young, go.
They can't buy one right now. 0 for 4
go.
already.
Good pass.
He
Good
pushes
pass.
it in through the
Good
contact.
pass.
All the foul. He's on his way to the
Go.
free throw line.
And they're
Go.
beginning to just
Just-
flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Cavaliers with some changes.
Good job, Justice.
Price checked in for Thompson. Ron Shumpert is coming for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Detroit with the change here, too. Jackson's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving was a virtuoso ball handler when he came into the league. He could penetrate at will and get to the rim. With all the injuries over the years, he's made an adjustment to that. He said, I enjoy finishing around the big men, but honestly, I'm trying to stay off the floor. I'm not going to stop trying to get to the basket, but with the big men we have, we don't have to do it every single time. We all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Pay the price going in there, don't you, D.A.? Thank you. Free throw, good. Shumpert.
I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
Detroit making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good from Amon Shumpert. And if you can combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert, Steve, you have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the three, drive the basketball. The two play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Fry. Jackson passes to Harris. And Young kicks to Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Feeds to Shumpert. LeBron James on the way. Inside. No good from Fry.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Here's Harris. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Gotta do that earlier, man.
Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Gotta do that earlier.
Jackson against Williams. Love with the screen for Williams. Goes up and lays it next to easy. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk.
That's crazy.
We're making it way too easy for LeBron right now, guys. This post-up game is the best option they have going right now. I want us to front him on the block. Put some pressure on that entry pass. And force them to swing the ball around. Defense, fellas.
Oh,
defense. Come on now, let's go.
Oh, just for me to get some water, man.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Morris. Caldwell Pope comes in for Young. And it's Ish Smith in for Harris. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. On the way, Jackson. Caldwell Pope right side. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night.
He's doing good though. He stop telling me that's slow. But usually when he's slow, once you play it on a little battery, it's gonna go big. And once it goes big, can't get nothing about it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
There's Williams with the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Something's growing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Johnson kicks to Smith. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And
Good job, guys. Good job.
He's now 6 for 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint. And this sort of a grind it out game.
I was gonna say 83%.
And Shumpert kicks to Fry. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Shepard. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Yeah, but you can't let it get to you too much. Sure, they let one slip away, but they'll have plenty of chances to make that loss up.
James in the post. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, let's go.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. On the floor for Detroit, Harris. He's in at the point. John Lure's out there with Harris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Young in at the 2 guard. Thompson. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Now here is Harris. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
That can happen when the energy gets turned up, the stakes gets raised, bad miscue.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Irving kicks to Smith. Irving against Harris. Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Up and in on the way.
Building it up at will. Kyrie's arsenal on full display.
Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it. On the way, Harris. Covered by Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
LeBron with him. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's a man's play right there. Kyrie doing what the defender doesn't want him to do. And one opportunity.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise, but the
I got you.
he possesses
Got you, Price.
allows that
Got you.
to go.
Some players have a hard time when they're giving up so many inches, but he doesn't.
Now here's LeBron. Smith kicks to Irving. A 3-pointer off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Harris. Dishes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
You know he's a perennial All-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Drummond, and Drummond closes it out.
2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
To get the second chance
Oh, we got this. We got this. I got you.
There was no one that was going to prevent GA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
He took the opportunity when he saw it.
Oh, in the heat of the storm, I'll read with a big bucket.
Pistons trailed by 4. Passes it to Harris. Brewer up top. Back to Harris. On the outside.
Play smart. Play smart.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris misses.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the
Pass it to Justice. Pass it to Justice. Pass it to Justice.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
47.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Good defense by Kyrie, sticking with the fundamentals on that play.
Nice shot by Smith.
Another triple to their second half.
Three ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Come on, Jesse.
Young gets to Harris. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Harris. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Love. It's tipped. And they double it up with LeBron. Smith with a wide open look. Smith missing again.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
And so he draws the foul on the shot.
We got a long way to come, man.
I just love the tenacity that Press displays, going straight into the heart of the D there and drawing the foul.
Good on the first.
Okay, we got 1 minute left,
the
guys.
6.
That's 6. That's 8. Somebody got to make it through, Justice. Okay. Now we got to make it in 4 minutes.
This is a game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. There's one for 3. Rebound Detroit.
Right.
Young left side. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Oh, man.
41 seconds left in the game. Kicks it out to Love. Harris against Irving. Let's go.
He missed it.
He hangs it. He's in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 7.
Come on, Justice. Come here.
And if you thought this game was over already,
Got it.
you're probably right.
It would take
Get on fire,
a
man.
very, very special comeback for them to chop down this lead.
And that's huge. In these situations, just give them the ball, take care of everything else. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Irving. Pass to James. Irving against Harris. Outside Irving. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
Don't always want to lay on me, man. They always want to rely on me. Like, I'm the best player.
What had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Justice wasn't even, he made the last shot the last time, but he wasn't any consistently, man. He could have tied the whole game up and tried to pass me the ball. Dang, man. Justice, you gotta do better, man.
How did we let that one get mixed, man? I was hoping you could tell me, man. I hate losses like this. Just tell me about it, bro. Sloppy play, no communication. Nobody's hustling, ain't getting back on people. Okay. Very unprecedented.
Probably not gonna be number one no more. Probably not gonna be number one right now. Reggie wasn't even doing nothing though. He wasn't making no threes either. He was just passing it to people that was just trying to get open. But when they got open, they kept missing the ball, man. Reggie Jackson wasn't even doing nothing. So every time you put him in, you're supposed to be on what you're supposed to be in the position and stuff. Like if they pretend on you, if they rely on you, you supposed to Reggie Jackson lead us as a leader, man. Reggie Jackson wasn't even doing nothing then. He was just passing the ball to open people. That's why we kept on getting the loss. And then I was trying to get a foul, and I got the foul back. I made all 2 of my fouls. That's all I could do. And like Reggie wasn't even doing nothing, man. We're not gonna be number one. We're not gonna be number one no more, man. Okay, I got 30. Jeez, man. Okay, it's the number one. We can't lose no more games, man. For real. We got the number 1 seed, man. We still the number 1 seed. If we lose one more time, man, I swear I ain't gonna use the Pistons no more. I ain't not gonna use the Pistons, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 more games left, man. Before we end on March. Alright guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Trying to post mostly every day or every week whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, we lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers for the first time. Usually we would have got a W, but Reggie Jackson, when the coach put Reggie Jackson in, he was passing to other people so they could get some points, but it wasn't really working out. We was getting rebounds, but Reggie, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to be doing. Like if they pass you back the ball and you're on the 3-point line, take the shot, man. And then we got the rebound last time, and then Tobias, he got so tired. When he got tired, he wasn't consistently making points. Like, he went to the 2-point line, and he was trying to get a foul, but they didn't let him get a foul. But yeah, man, that's all I had to say for the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.